Well, Pastor Greg Locke from Global Vision Bible Church in Tennessee getting into a heated confrontation with a Dunkin employee about face masks. This got crazy, guys. I'm going to talk about it. Before I go any further, though, if you guys enjoy my daily content I provide for you here on YouTube, I encourage you help support my ministry over on Patreon. You can sign up for as little as just $5 a month over at patreon.com/conservative truth. Link in the description, guys. You're going to get access to all my bonus content where I talk a lot more about sensitive information. We get around the YouTube censors there. You're always going to get alerts and notifications for anything that goes out onto the Patreon platform. Unlike on YouTube, where you're not going to get all my alerts and notifications. So you got to check my channel on a regular basis so you don't miss anything. And I got to send a special thank you going out to Darla, who just recently became a $10 patron. Thank you so much, Darla. We're going to keep shouting you out all week. You're awesome. You rock. Now, let's talk about the situation here, guys, with Greg Locke, Pastor Greg Locke. Now, this is very interesting to me because we have different pastors, right? You have some pastors that are all about the masks, right? You got to wear the mask, you got to do this, you got to do that, right? And then you have the others who are totally against it, like Greg Locke. Two different extremes here. I'm just telling you, two different extremes where you have some that are like, it's just a mask. Pastor Greg Locke says, oh, it's not just a mask. This is a censorship tool to get people to shut up and comply, get them to conform. He says America in the last 6 months has jumped ahead 50 years prophetically on the prophetic calendar, according to what he's saying. Now, he shared this in what has turned into a viral post. He had a situation where he went into a Dunkin' Donuts. They're not called Dunkin' Donuts anymore. They're just called Dunkin'. But he was in one recently. He went in there to get his coffee. He didn't have a mask on. Okay, he took the mask off. He was talking to some of the other employees there. But then, as he was getting ready to leave, one of the male employees went up to him and said, hey, next time you come in here, sir, make sure you have a mask on. Now, what the employee was saying, and this is according to Pastor Greg Locke, who he was wrongfully accusing of this, is that Pastor Greg Locke goes to open up the door. He used his foot to open up the door because he's carrying his two coffees. Well, the employee accuses him of trying to kick the glass in on the door and was actually saying that to Locke as he's making his way out the door. Locke then goes up to him at the counter and says, don't call me a liar. In fact, then he even went so far as to say, if you call me a liar one more time, I'm going to take these work boots that I have on right here and I'm going to kick your teeth down your throat, is what Locke said to him. He fully admitted this. He says, I wasn't trying to kick your glass in, but I will kick your teeth down your throat if you try to accuse me of something that I did not do. Now, he went out here to also tell the employee that, look, I'm coming back again tonight at 5 o'clock. I'm going to be ordering 2 medium coffees with 7 creams and 5 sugars. And guess what? I'm not going to have a mask on then either when I walk back into this place. A little bit more of a verbal back and forth went on between the two of them again before he finally ended up leaving. So crazy situation here. But he continued to speak out against these masks and say that he's willing to go to jail for not wearing them. He is not under any circumstance going to comply with, no matter what business he goes into. As far as his own church goes, he says, I don't require masks here. I'm not going to. In fact, I discourage people from using them in the first place. So you got to talk about, like I said, you got pastors on both sides, right? Some of them are just okay, they comply with whatever. But I like what Greg Locke is saying here, because we can't just conform to this. We cannot take the mindset of saying, oh, it's just a mask, because then we're just going to say, it's just a vaccine. Oh, it's just the mark of the beast. It's just a microchip. It's just the New World Order. It's just this. You get into this habit of just accepting then everything that comes your way as if it's no big deal, when all the while you don't realize that in fact it is a big deal. And before you know it, you've gone so deep that you can't get yourself out anymore. And that's scary. And I'm not talking about people who aren't Christians. I'm talking about Christians. He's exactly right here in what he is saying. Now, as far as, saying what he said to the employee, hey, I don't know, do what you got to do in your own situation, all right? I'm not going to say anything, but crazy stuff for sure. What do you guys think about this? Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you think about what Greg Locke said to this employee, saying he's going to kick his teeth down his throat if he accuses him of being a liar? Look, the guy's bold. I'll tell you that much. He is bold, and a lot of people are being tired of pushed around being called a liar. I can't blame him for that. So Let me know again, guys, down below in the comment section. I'll put more on this in the description section if you'd like to read more about what Pastor Greg Locke had to say about the masks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.